Welcome back. We're doing 1943 early, mission 5. And joining us today is my son Jason. Say hi, Jason.
Hi.
He is going to be our pilot today. And so we're going to go ahead and jump right in. He has played a mission before, but he doesn't fully remember the rules, so I will help him as we go. So the first thing you have to do is we are 1943 early. Roll a red die for this and a black die for that. So roll them together, and then we'll determine what we're going to do. Okay, so you rolled a 9, which means that we're going to get map 1, which is the easy map. And so that's really good. And then you rolled a 7, which means we're going to be outbound. So we have map 1, outbound. Okay, now another red and black die. Oh, you're rolling well. Okay, so for the red die, you rolled an 8. So we're going to get 10 operational points, which is excellent. So 10 operational points. And then for the black die, that one is bad. You rolled an LS. So what that means is that the escorts are with us the entire time. That's not good. We could.
I still think this is going to go better than last time, though.
We have 7 experience points we can spend to change that into an L6S, which means that or L9P. And what that means is that the escorts won't arrive until turn 9.
Will they ever come then?
They might not. We don't know how long the mission is yet. Right now, we're going to have escorts the entire time. And then I just want to say real quick, for those that are watching this series and have made it this far, I've been playing escorts slightly wrong. And so we will explain that as we go. Basically, when an escort would arrive, when it was their turn the next round, I would say, okay, if there's nobody for him to intercept, he returned. The designer posted on Board Game Geek that this guy stays forever. So he's just a constant thorn that's patrolling this area, and he doesn't return unless a second escort goes to the same space. So that is slightly different. I can tell you that my strategy would have just reacted to it and avoided them. So I don't think it changes our score or the campaign, but we will play it correctly from here on out. Okay. You're just going to have escorts harassing you, which means that they are going to block spots. They're going to prevent you from being able to do some of the things you may want to do. And if they ever intercept your bombers, they will force your bombers to leave the mission, and you won't be able to finish with those bombers.
Wait, we have bombers?
Or fighters. Actually, we do have bombers.
Oh, okay.
But the bombers can't be used on this map. You had to roll for a different map.
Okay.
Okay, so you know what? Let's just use the escorts, so that way we can show everybody the rules the correct way.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 10 operational points, and what you can see here is that you have pilots that each cost 1. Okay, and then we have some BF 110s you can use. You can get 4 of them for 1. Okay, but they get a +1 penalty, meaning that they're easier for the enemy to hit. So, and if you ever lose one, we lose experience points and operational points the next round. So they're being loaned to us, if you will, and we get penalized if we lose them. And then you also get to buy bombs, which we can't use, because I just explained we can't do that. But you do get to buy cannons. So for 1 operational point, you can buy 3 cannons. And a cannon will, when you do damage, a cannon will let you draw two markers and pick which one you want to use. Okay?
Okay.
So I know you asked me, who are my experts? So the experts are Adamite. You're going to have to grab them. Adamite, Bauer, Heller,
And Kremlin.
and Kremler. Those are the only 4 I have.
Why did
Everybody,
we have 6 last time?
a lot of my guys have died.
Oh.
I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people have died so far. And of those 5, 4 of them were experts. Okay?
That must suck.
It did. It sucked a lot. Okay, so that would be 4 operational points. So you'd have 6 left. And I will let you pick whatever you want from here.
Okay, well, I do think the cannons are pretty good.
So for 1 operational point, you can get 3 cannons.
Yeah.
So those are in the little container over there.
3.
Okay? And you can buy 3 more for a second operational point if that's what you want to do.
I mean, we have 10, right?
Yep, we do.
So yeah. There's
So you definitely want to get six fighters out, or 6 pilots out, right? Right now you only have 4, so why don't you get 6?
How much do we have left?
Well, that's 4, and then that's
6,
5,
okay.
6. So you still have 4 points left.
We need the one and only butt fargan. Where is he?
Of course you want the butt fargan. I think he's right here. Okay, as far as like the other guys go, I have experience points on Richter and Schweigert if you want to get them.
Richter and Schweigert.
All right, so count up. How many you got? 7, 8, 9 with the cannons.
Yeah, we have one more.
1 more. So you can get 4 BF-110s for 1 point.
4 of these?
You can get 4 of them, yes. But remember, you get a penalty if you lose them. Or you can just get another fighter. Grab whoever you'd like.
Let's get Dull.
All right, Dahl is a green because he's one of the ones that died. So we replaced him with a green pilot. So he has a penalty where we have to pay TP points in order to keep him in the mission, or otherwise he leaves. He gets scared and runs away. So are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'll just take like Grim or something.
No. Okay. If you want somebody who's not a green, you got to go with one of the yellow guys. All the other ones are.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, lose.
Okay, lose it is. All right.
Man, you really like killing your reds.
I did all the. What are they? Red or brown? I did all of them. I didn't do the yellow guys. So.
Again, you like killing your reds.
Yes, I do. I guess so. I do. All right. Mission starting. I need the situation manual. It's near you, along the side. Yep, that's it. Okay, so we are map 1 outbound. So we're doing map 5. Okay, I need you to roll a die.
2.
2. Oh, yeah. That is determining that we're doing the even formation. Or,
Same formation? Okay.
and then now roll a die for this.
1.
1. Okay, so 1 guy was damaged, so you need to draw a damage token. What'd you get?
2.
What's the other side say?
Fuel sludge.
Well,
9.
you got to do that first. Put it down so everybody can see it. Okay, so it's a 9, so you need to roll and see if you get a 9. You rolled a 10. See, it happened. So this little arrow means that before this mission even started, one of the bombers has fallen out. So in that particular bomber is upside down.
This
so
one. It's this one.
remember, this is upside down.
No, it's still this one.
No, you're right. It is. It is that one. Very good. Okay, we don't get any points for that. That's the only thing that stinks. But it does reduce the threat level or lethality level around
So these
it.
are now 1.
Yeah, exactly. And that's actually a 0. Okay?
Yeah, I still don't know why we would go there, but yes.
Well, now we don't want to. Well,
Yeah.
sometimes though, if you're flying in, after you shoot, you keep going, right? And then there's a continuing fire card, so you may end up in that spot.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just saying that we don't want to just go here.
Yeah, you're right. We would never just go there. Okay, now roll for the sun.
Okay.
My son is rolling for the sun.
Pun.
Pun. Okay, no sun on this mission. And then roll for tactical points. rolled a 1, you get 1 whole tactical point.
Isn't that great?
Okay, and then roll for the flight limit.
6.
You rolled a 6. This is an 8-turn mission. So
See,
yes, to answer
yeah.
your question, if we would have spent the experience points to push it to 9,
Escorts wouldn't even be
the
there.
escorts wouldn't even be here. But they're here the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, this is also pretty good that we got 1 bomber off, though.
Oh, it's very good. Okay, so it's going to be the Spitfires. Can you reach them? They're the ones that have the British symbol there.
British Spitfires.
Okay, and then randomly pick 2 of them. They're not in the mission.
That one and that one.
Okay, so then put them over there. Not in a box yet, just off the box. And we'll take care of that in a second. Okay, now it is your turn. You have a move action. You have to come in low, wherever you go. Okay?
I just put this here.
That damage token?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, put it back in the cup.
This is like, yeah.
Alright, so you have to come in low. And one of the things that
Okay.
I've learned playing this campaign so far for the viewers is that you can come in low, like look at your flank low over there. And then if you read the text, it says you can go to any tail for 0 TP. So go ahead and read that there. So you can come in low here and then end up high in 2 turns. Whereas if you come in low here and you wanted to go high, you would have to spend 3 turns. Or you would have to spend a TP. You see? So there's some tricky things you can do moving around. And I know I'm sounding really smart, but I only figured this out like 2 missions ago. So, so you need to come in low. The one warning I'm going to give you is that most of those fighters are probably going to be below trailing. And look at where, if you rolled a 3 to 5 on below trailing, where do they end up?
Low.
Low what?
Tail.
Tail. So if you come in low tail, there's a good chance that there's a escort that's going to get you. So I recommend that you don't come in low tail. Okay?
But,
So where do you want to come?
okay.
How do you want to approach them? Remember, you can go to the tail by coming here first and then going there second. So that's something to consider.
Okay. So we just put all these out?
Yeah, you put them all out wherever you'd like.
Okay. So
You can mix them up. You can put them all in the same spot.
we're going to take our elites and put them in the
Okay?
flank and nose. And we're going to take the one and only Butt Fargan. This is the best pilot ever. And we're going to take him with Zweigart.
Okay?
And they're going to go tail because they're the best pilots. Okay?
Okay?
Butt Fargan overall, but yes.
All right?
And then these guys are just going to go up. We're going to have a move-in encirclement stuff.
Okay. So in order to get Schwarm, last time I taught you this game, I did this wrong. In order to get Schwarm, you need to have 4 of them in the same approach box.
Wait, so I mean I need to have 4 here and 4 there?
You would have to have 4 in one approach box, yes. We didn't do that last time because I explained it wrong. So I want to make sure you understand, because I know you love that Schwarm. You need to have 4 in approach box. So I would recommend taking those 2 there. And
Take
put
the
them-
best pilots.
And put them with another one. Have a group of 4.
We'll move them here.
And if you wanted to, you can have 2 groups of 4.
No, this is fine.
Because you're allowed to do 2 waves in the same turn. And each wave has only 4 fighters in it, and then you can do Schwarm twice. I'm telling you, it works. Although this one is not as good for Schwarm. That one is perfect for Schwarm. Okay, you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. I know I talked you into a lot of stuff, but but I know you like using Schwarm. So,
Yeah.
okay. Next is return, nothing happens. After that is escort, right?
Yes.
So roll a die, and we're gonna look at the escort box. We're on light. See, it says heavy and light at escort setup. Right at the top.
Heavy light, yes.
Yeah. So you rolled a 10. What does it say?
Are we doing light or heavy?
We're doing light.
Okay, below trailing.
So put all of them below trailing. Okay. Now roll a die for below trailing.
5.
Okay. What does it say?
It's the tail.
Tail low.
Yeah.
So you only take one of them, the top one, and put it on tail low, right over here. And you know you don't reveal it.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. So yes, you would have been intercepted. And even if you would have survived, I guarantee you they would have left the mission. So
Not Butt Fargan.
that would have, yeah,
Never.
Butt Fargan would have been gone. So, so see, that's why you don't go tail low. All right, very good. We do a cohesion check. There's only one marker, so nothing happens. That's the end of the turn. Move us to turn 2.
Don't even
Turn
move
2.
afraid.
Okay, it's your turn. Move.
Okay.
Oh, other thing to update you on. You asked me when we played this last time, which ones do the best damage? The best damage is coming in level, either at the nose or at the tail. Okay?
Okay. We move all of them, right?
You can? Yeah, you move everything. Well, no. You put it in the approach box. So you're going to come in
Low
low.
approach.
Yep, and then that's low approach. Okay, good. Next is escorts. So go ahead and roll for the escort.
9.
What does it say?
Above trailing.
So take one of them and move it to the above trailing box, which is over there.
Oh, here. Okay.
Perfect. Okay, it's time to do your attack. Because there's no cohesion check.
Okay.
Do you want, a wave is 6 fighters. So you would take any 6 of those fighters and make one wave, or you can do 2 waves of 4 if you'd like. Is that what you want to do? I'm assuming that's what
Yeah.
Okay, so which wave would you like to do first? The oblique wave or the nose
Butt
wave?
Fargan.
Okay. Pick where you want your
Right
guy
here.
to go.
We're attacking this one.
Okay, you don't have to have all 4 attack the same guy to get swarm. So you
Oh, we
can't.
don't?
Yeah, you can break them up into separate.
Okay. Butt Fargan and Zweigart there, and then these ace dudes in there.
All right, so you got all 3 of them there. Oh, you have to put your cannons on. You were supposed to put your cannons on. So who has cannons and who doesn't? Okay, they can only have 1 cannon each.
There.
Why am I surprised Butt Fargan has the cannon?
You know, we're doing the total assault.
And put those 2 cannons on whoever over there gets it. Okay. All right. So, just looking at the thing here, you have to pick your mode. Are you determined or are you evasive? In order to get swarm, you have to be determined.
Then we're going determined.
All right. Determined it is. Okay, and then I have to do a collision check. So this one, you have 3 of them in the same spot, so you have to do a collision check. So that's the non-damage cut, that one. This could be really bad. I'm just warning you. Okay, put it down so we can show everybody. Look at you. You're making this look easy. No impact? That's exactly what you wanted. All right, so since you went determined, this actually stays on for cohesion check.
Okay.
Okay, and then the next step is you have to do your maneuvers. So all these guys are coming in this way. Are they going to climb and roll, or are they going to dive and roll? Where do you want them to end up? At the nose, at the flank, or at the tail?
I want them to go to the flank.
So you want all of them to just come straight across?
Yeah, but make them go high.
Well, and the markers are over there. So just grab some markers.
No, here.
Yeah. And if you're having them all do the same thing, you just need 1 marker. We don't need to do 4.
Okay.
So you want them all, this is a dive. You want them to go low?
Oh, this is the climb.
Yeah. All right, so we're doing a climb, and it's all of them. And so they're all going to return here. This is where you want, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so with that being said, it's now peanut butter damage time. So which one do you want to do damage for first? Like, resolve the attack.
You already know. Butt Fargan.
Okay, so you need to grab 4 oblique cards there.
Wait, these oblique. Okay.
Just put 4 of them in front of you. We're only going to do 1 at a time, but All right, so Butt Fargan's the first one. So take your top card there. And what is our threat level? Our threat level is 1.
1, yeah.
Okay, so reveal that for us. So I'm gonna make it a little closer. Threat level 1, you're coming in low, and you were determined, right?
Yes.
You did no damage. He moved into here, and you have to do a collision check. So draw another collision marker. That's a damage marker, isn't it?
Two TV.
Okay. Now, actually, let me look that up real quick. Pay the TP cost and the fighter breaks away if you do not pay the fighter X. Okay. Our TP is 1,
Yeah.
so you do not get to pay the TP. But there's a couple other choices. You do have Schwarm, and we forgot to resolve that. You have Schwarm and Rot. So go ahead and grab both of those tokens and put them out. Schwarm lets you do 2 hits. So would you like to do 2 hits with him, or would you like to save Schwarm for somebody else?
Nope, Swarm, 2 hits, let's go.
Okay, draw. So he has a cannon. So you're going to draw 2, and we're going to pick 1. Okay?
Okay, I think this.
And oh no, you can't. Don't reveal the damage yet. The other side. You get to look at both sides though. So they're both zeros,
And they're engines.
One's a 5 and one's a 4. The 4 is better because you need to roll that or higher in order for it to work.
Okay.
So keep the 4, put the 5 back in the. Now roll a die. You rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, flip it over. Put the 0 on the plane. Okay, but you did 2 hits, so now you get to draw 2 more. What do you got?
Fuselage and the 5 engine again.
Okay, and then do you want to look at the other side?
Yeah, we got 1 and we have a 0.
All right, so the engine, if you roll and you succeed, the bomber will fall away and you'll get victory points and experience points.
Oh, well then we're obviously doing it.
What'd you roll?
0
That's
or
a 10.
10.
That's a 10. Okay, so you're not doing the 1, right? So put
No.
that one back in the box. So flip the other one back over. What does it say?
5 engine.
Okay, so it's got the little arrow. So that means that what you did is Butt Fargan successfully
Butt-Fargan.
knocked the plane out. Now the only drawback to what you to what you did is these 2 guys have nobody to fight now.
Oh.
But that's okay. I mean, you.
Hey, it's Butt Fargan, who cares?
I know. All right, so your Butt Fargan gets 1 experience point. The staff gets 1 experience point, and since this is outbound, we get 1 victory point for that. Okay, unfortunately though, see this little E marker?
Yeah.
You can't afford the 2 TP, Butt Fargan's out of the mission.
He shot down a bomber. He did good.
He did good, but he is no longer in the mission. He had to.
Hey, that's
exit.
Butt Fargan for you. He shoots down 1, boom, he's gone.
He had no gas left. Okay. Why don't we resolve these other 2? Remember, no hits count anymore, but you still have to draw cards for them. And this 2 is now a 0 for them.
Okay. Should I just do both at once, or?
Well, no, one at a time. So I can't see it. It's a 0, and you came in low, right? And you're determined. And it was for this guy?
Yeah.
All right, so he progresses 1 to here, and no damage to him. Now the next one. That's a 0, determined. He progresses 2, 1, 2, to there. He has a collision check. So you gotta draw a collision check for him.
No impact. Kaboomy.
Ooh, it's a veer. Yeah, that one's not good. You have to roll a die. Do you want to know what you're rolling for?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're less than the number of fighters, which there's 3 of them, then you get hit. If you're equal to or higher than the fighters, then you break away to the tail position, which is not bad at all. So you just want to roll equal to or higher than 3. 6. And you know what? You get to break away and there's no continuing fire. That's actually really good. So you're in the tail position. If you break away to here, he's going to attack you. So you're going to have to go high. You okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So you go high. I almost lost your cannon. So that's not bad at all. And more importantly, this is another marker that stays out on the board. Okay. So you got one more guy left. He's coming in oblique as well.
Yeah.
His number is 2 minus 1. It's a 1. So go ahead and draw the last card. All right, so he's a 1 coming in low. You take a damage, but you have this ability, which lets you cancel a hit. So you're going to use that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but you did no damage to the bomber, and that's fine. You used your swarm effectively. Here you go, put these in the discard over there. Okay, so these 2 are used up, so put them away. No, just back over there. And now you have to do continuing fire, so you have to draw 2 of the continuing fire cards.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, this moved one. Okay, which one do you want to do first?
You know what?
The one my fingers to or the other one?
Yeah, this one.
Okay, we're going to do that one. He's in a zone that is
2.
2. Okay, flip it over. All right. He's
No
not a green
damage.
pilot, and he's 2, and he's determined, and you're right, no damage. Excellent. So you want, these guys were climbing high, right? So he returns to the high box. What's the next one?
Well, we do take a damage this time.
You're right, we do. And this is Zweigert, so yeah, there's nothing we can do. So you have to draw a damage token. Well, hold on. This is a 1. Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
How is
Yeah.
that a 1?
It's not a 1. You're right, it's a 2.
Win.
This is not... You gotta draw the collision marker. The other one. The other box.
Oh, wait.
That's,
That? Oh, that
tho-
box.
Yeah, those are damage tokens for the bombers. You need to draw a collision token. But instead of the brown side, we're using the red side.
Hey, it's still the same thing. Win.
Yeah, and it's... So when you're looking at these, you want to roll a 6 or higher, and this becomes nothing. So you want lower numbers. So that one's a pretty scary one. Okay, that goes into discard. It's way up there, way up there. Okay, you're done with this wave. Now you got another wave of fighters. They're coming in. Swarming Norman. Okay, so now you have, well, that doesn't come out yet. You have to survive the collision check before those come out. That's what sucks about these formations. But, okay. Are you doing determined? Because you want to get swarm, right?
Yep, complete. Let's go.
Okay, so you're doing determined. Next, you have to say where you're going, where you're going to end up.
These guys are going to go to oblique.
That side?
Yeah.
Are they climbing or diving?
They're going to stay low.
Okay, so they're diving in that direction. So take this climb marker and replace it with a dive. And they're actually rolling. So they're going to roll that way. Correct? Mm-hmm. They're going to roll that way. Okay. All right. we need 2 collision markers, but before you do that, you have to decide who's doing the collision. This is Richter and Lou.
We'll do them first.
Okay, but which one of them between Richter and Lou is going to take?
Richter.
Richter's going to. Okay, he's the one with experience points. Loose
Okay,
is not.
fine, lose.
All right, I'm sorry, I'm talking you out of it. The next one is Heller and
Kremler.
So you have to decide which of those.
Which one has more experience?
They're
points?
both the same.
Okay, Heller.
You probably should have done this. Then you could have picked the yellow guy in both cases, but that's okay. So Loose, and then who? Which one of these?
Heller.
Heller. Okay, draw a token for this guy first.
Here.
It's the collision token, the brown and red. These ones. Oh, good job, good job. Now we got one more we need.
Nope. That's one tactical point. I mean, we have that, so we can just go like.
Yeah, so go ahead and spend the tactical point. But here's the problem. They're breaking away immediately to the tail position. So they stayed in the mission because you spent the tactical point, so that part's good. But they're not here, so you don't get Schwarm anymore. You do get the Rot, or whatever that's called. Okay, so you have that ability. And you have 2 guys that are attacking here. So go ahead and, this would be 2 nose cards. So you're coming in low with a 1.
Okay.
All right, so low 1. Look at that. Richter was first, right?
Yeah.
He's going to go straight through, and then he's going to do 1 damage.
So you want to...
He doesn't have a cannon, so just 1 damage token.
Wing, 1 damage.
Well, yep, so it's a wing. So it was a wing for 1 damage. Okay, now let's do the next guy. Nope, you're done. No more damage. Okay, you're coming in nose low. He gets hit. Do you want to use your ability to block the hit?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so then he comes through. So now you have 2 continuing fires at 2. Continuing fire cards. All right, you are dive rolling, so we have to do this. It says if dive rolling, skip continuing fire. So Lou returns.
That goes
What?
Richter first.
Okay, Richter first. Put him in the return box. Okay.
And nothing.
Hold on. You have to do the event. Roll the die. You want to get an even number.
How about
Look at that. You got an even number. You just damaged the bomber. So this bomber, or this one, you get to choose.
This one.
Okay?
Taking him
He
down.
takes the damage.
Fuselage. It's for 2 damage.
Well, roll. Okay, so flip
No,
it,
wait.
flip it over, mister. You didn't get a 10. Okay, so put the 2 over here. So he now has 3 damage total. You can just put it next to each other like that. All right, and then he returns. So where did he go? Yeah, put him there. Okay, we are done. Move us to turn 3. Okay, we do a move. There's nobody to move. We do a return. So those 2 guys return there. These 3 guys return here. And then this one returns here.
And then we have to roll for him.
Not yet. We have to do the escorts first.
Oh.
Escorts are next. So, first things first is we're going to roll for that, that guy.
1.
What does it say?
Forward.
So move him to the forward box. And then roll for the lower trailing box.
Okay, this one. 4.
He's going to tail, isn't he?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the part that the designer explained that when that happens, they both return. And in fact, I want to look that up. Can you grab the rule book real quick? So this is escort phase. Peel off 20. A box with 2 or more escort markers will lose one of those markers to the below trailing. Okay, yeah, leave one there. So whatever the new guy was, put the new guy there, and the old guy goes back. And put him
Just
in.
under?
Yeah, just put him under. Yep. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so that's done. And then what's after escort? It's recovery. So now you do this. This is where you need your miracle roll. 6 or better. You rolled a 9. You get to put this right back in the box.
Yeah, 6 or better.
Put that away. You're a good roller, mister.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
see, that's the last time we played.
Okay, so now we're doing the cohesion check, and you got an awesome situation here. This, by the way, goes away. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So as long as you roll an 8 or lower, go ahead.
8 or lower. That sounds pretty easy, but I'm still gonna roll 10.
You rolled a 10.
I predicted it. It came true. I'm a magician, or I don't know.
All these go away.
What's so wrong with that? We had 2 no impacts in there.
No, I would rather have no impacts and lose the cohesion check than the alternative. I agree. And I wanted for the viewers to know there was another slight other rule issue. So let's say Jason did roll and created a loose formation. And then let's say the cohesion check failed again and it went to kaput. If I roll while it's in the kaput stage, and let's say the cohesion check passes, meaning that it was good for the AI, this actually improves. And I don't think I've been improving it. I've been leaving it here and saying, yeah, we need another. These do have the potential to improve, but they never improve better than loose. So once you get a loose formation, it's never better than loose. So anyways, sorry, I was doing a rule wrong with that too. Just one of many. Okay, mister, what's the next stage? It's attack, so we're on to turn 4.
I'm guessing.
Yep, you're moving, so...
Does he go up or no?
This one moves, so we want... he will do a return, but we're doing move first.
Can you just move him?
Where do you want him to go? Do you want him to go level? Do you want him to go...
Just high. I put him as high.
Oh, you want him to attack then, is what you're
Yeah.
saying, okay? And then you have 3 over here. You want them to also attack, or do you... Yes.
Oh, all attack. Let's do this.
So you're doing this, okay. So they all attack, and yes, now you're on the return step, so this guy would move up like that.
Okay.
Okay, now you do escort, so you need to roll dice for those guys over there.
Okay, so we're going to do the forward one.
Yep.
9, below trailing.
So it just moves, it moves to that group down there.
It just goes underneath.
Yep.
Man, this dude just went above trailing, forward. Oh, no, back.
Yeah, he can't make up his mind where he's going. Now roll the next one.
6, flank level 8 to 10 o'clock.
So 8 to 10 is on your side. He's on the level box. So be careful now going there, because he will intercept anybody who goes next to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, so the low dude here, he would only intercept this.
Yes. So he would go ahead and point, because I wasn't showing the
Yeah,
viewers.
he would only go here.
Yeah, exactly. So so they're sort of like sticking with their bombers, and they're covering those areas. So as long as we avoid those areas, we're fine.
Yeah, so I'm not going to the flank anymore. Well,
Yeah, at least not that one. You can go to this one.
yeah.
Okay. Cohesion check. There's 4. Go ahead and roll. You need a 3 or better. 3 or lower.
Okay, how about that?
Now you do it. Oh, you're a wonderful son. Okay, so everything, the entire element is -1 now.
Really?
Okay? Yeah, so this,
This is a 0?
yep, and that is a 0. Okay? And this is also a
This
0.
is a 1.
This one is a 1 here.
No. Yeah, yes, yeah.
That's the only one that's a 1. Everything else is 0.
This is a 1.
That is a 1. Yes, you're right. That's a 1. Okay. You're attacking. You're allowed to attack with 6 guys. You have exactly 6.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to attack these. He can go there, but I'm hoping these guys would just take care of that. So those dudes are going to go there. Heller and those are going there. And then this one will go up here.
Okay. So you are creating a collision check situation, although you can make them evasive, which helps with collision checks.
Do they still fire and stuff?
They still fire, but so grab one of the cards we already did. I'll show you what it, no, not that one. That one. So the brown row is determined. The blue row is evasive. So sometimes, look, here, the evasive actually hits, whereas the determined doesn't. And in this case, the determined hit, but the evasive didn't. So it's hard for me to tell you.
Okay, so
The reason you do determined is because you want swarm. But you don't qualify for swarm because you didn't have a stack of 4 in one box.
So yeah, let's just do evasive. I don't care if I'm not getting swarm.
Okay, and then these guys,
Do we just
Hold
do
on.
both?
yeah, you can do both evasive. And you can even make this one determined. So you can mix
Yeah, these two are determined.
because they're by themselves.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. I do need you to do.
Do we get 2 of these?
No, you're gonna get position. That's the only one you get.
What do these do? Oh, they cancel hit. So.
Yeah, so put one position out.
1?
Yeah,
Why?
just one.
There's.
Because that's all you get. You get 1 per element. One of those, each of those per element. All right, so
Okay.
let's help me out here. Grab some blue stuff. Everybody that was high, we have to put 2 under to show their high elevation. All the ones that come in the
These were
rear
high.
were high. I think these were the only ones that were low.
Yeah,
right?
those were low.
Okay, so we can just. Having 2 hands reaching in the same spot is not the best of ideas, but all right, very good. Okay, and yes, you got a position thing that lets you cancel a hit, and you still have to do collision checks though. So draw 1 for him and 1 for him,
Okay.
and you have to say who's going to do it.
Um.
Richter or Loose?
Loose.
Loose. Okay.
1 TP.
All right, hold on a second. Okay, so there was a rule I was doing wrong, and I don't know why, but anyways, this says the fighter breaks away, not all the fighters. So only Loose would break away. But there's, I want to check this one. This is a rule 38. Give me a second. I think when you're evasive, we get to ignore this. Because that's the reason why you go evasive.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say it there, though. All right, if the fighter is evasive mode, put the proximity marker back in the cup. Yeah. Do we have any TP left? We don't. Okay, Loose is out of the mission.
Yeah.
He flies away, but the other guy stays. And since we're evasive mode, this doesn't get to stay for a cohesion check. So on this side, you have a choice of Kremler or Bauer. Which one is it going to be?
Bauer.
Bauer.
Look at that.
There you go. Okay, it goes back in the cup. Well done. Well done. Okay, I forgot to tell you. Adamite has leveled up so much, he has a second skill.
Oh, really?
So he gets to do a hit automatically.
That is good.
So with that being said, did you want him somewhere else?
No,
Because you have 3 fighters going after this.
No.
Okay, all right.
No, this dude's going after that.
Oh, you're right, because they're coming
It's tail. So I made it so that 3 fighters were going after
each one.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I don't want to change anything.
understood. Oh, no, I like your strategy. You're doing great. You're doing great. Okay, you have to decide where they're going to end up. Which way are they going to go? So this one, let's start here. He's coming across. Where do you want him to go?
No, he can just go straight across.
So high or low?
High.
So put a climb on him.
Actually, no, we'll do low.
So a dive. That's a climb.
Dang, I always think the blue ones are...
Okay, so he's diving. This one's coming from the...
He can go straight and stay high.
All right, so put a climb on him. Okay, what about the rest? These 2 are both coming from the tail as well. You're gonna go high,
Yeah, they'll go straight as well.
so they're gonna climb. And then if you wanted a swarm, you could roll him high and have him join them over there.
No, I actually want him to go that way.
Do you want him to go to the tail?
Yeah, I want him to go
Okay.
the tail high.
Okay, so he's gonna climb roll. So you gotta flip that. He's gonna roll to the left and
Oh, yeah.
climb. Okay? All right, now we do your advantages, and yes, you get a position advantage. And now you get to pick which fighter you want to resolve first.
You know, let's resolve the one with 2 abilities.
Okay, he is currently at a 0. He's coming oblique.
Oblique, okay.
So 0, and he is high. So we have oblique, 0, high, and he's determined, right?
Yes.
Because he's the one that you left it determined. So he's going to progress 2 and go 1, 2, like that. He progressed 1, 2. He does a hit, and he gets hit. So you have a choice here, and this is a weird one. You can use this ability to block the hit, but he has luck, and he hasn't used it yet this mission. So you can have him block the hit and save this for somebody else who might get hit.
What does his luck do?
It blocks a hit.
Then let's use the luck.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
let's just use the luck.
The token, or you can... All right, so this is Adamite, and he's using his luck. So what mission are we on? Mission 5. Luck. Okay, done. And you're going to use his other ability, right?
Yes.
So we're going to put luck...
He gets 2 damage, right?
And then put the circle. Yeah, he actually gets to do 2 damage, and he has a cannon. So you're going to draw 2, pick 1, and then we're going to draw 2, pick 1.
Okay. So I'm going to draw 2. We have a fuselage and a 9-wing, which does 2 damage or 1 damage.
Well, the 9-wing looks superior in every way. Yes?
Yeah, let's...
It does more damage, and it has a chance to actually do something if you roll, right? So fuselage goes back.
Let's do this.
Oh! You would have destroyed it outright. So
Look at that. One more.
I know.
Just one more.
I know. Flip it over.
So it does do 2 damage.
Yes, and that was well done. You still got another hit, so...
Yeah, let's just pick up 2 more. Okay, so we have the engine and the fuselage. The engine does nothing, but the fuselage does 1.
All right, so this is an interesting choice. 1 damage is, of course, better than 0. But with the engine, if you roll right, you can cause the plane to drop out.
And
So-
do we get XP for that?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, then I'm doing the engine. I'm
Okay.
just-
Okay,
I'm
put
gonna
the
do it.
fuselage back, and then roll. You're looking for a 7.
How about a 9?
Oh my gosh, you did it. The plane has fallen. Now, the drawback is these 2 guys have nothing to hit now, but that's okay. That's what we want. And so Adamite got another experience point The staff got another experience point
Okay, I will put
and
this back.
another victory point.
Wait. Now the good thing is every single territory is now 0.
Yes.
Because those two were the only ones with 1.
Yeah. So do you want to resolve these two since they don't hurt anything?
Yeah, they just go, right? They just move.
Well, you still have to draw cards. So draw 2 tail cards.
Tail, okay.
And they're coming in high, and they have a threat level of 0, and they're evasive. So the way you read this, Jason, is it's 0, high, evasive. So the blue.
Nothing.
So nothing for him. Now what about the next one? You tell me. How do you read it?
0 evasive. He moves 1 there.
There you go. If the designer Jerry is watching this, look at how easy it is for a kid to play. Awesome. Okay, those go away. Now we have 2 guys left that are fighting this last bomber. Which one do you want to go with first?
Is this Heller? Yeah, let's do Heller.
All right, Heller's first. That's a tail high
Yeah, okay.
with a 0, right?
Tail high.
And he's determined.
Yeah.
So it's the brown.
Determined 0, tail high. Okay, he moves up 1.
Yes, he does.
Doesn't hit.
He doesn't hit, and he does a collision check. That's what the C stands for.
Okay.
So had he been evasive, that would have been a better outcome.
Yeah.
But he does a collision check, so we got to draw a collision token.
TP1.
Okay, so he's exiting the mission.
That's fine. We got
Go
the
ahead and put that
bombers
away.
already off.
He exits the mission and then put that away. But the TP1 stays out for cohesion check.
Okay.
All right, so he's out. You got one guy. Your last hope is Richter. He's oblique.
We still have more turns.
Yeah, we have more turns, but I'm talking about this round.
Yeah.
So Richter, oblique.
Okay, let's see. He is low
Yep,
and
0.
he's evasive.
Evasive.
He moves up 1 here.
Yeah. I know the other one would have hit, but the no ammo stinks. You don't want that.
You lose, but he does hit him. He like flies off, but
Yes.
yeah.
So okay. Put that away. Now we're gonna draw 3. Oh no.
Oh no, this is oblique.
Yep. 3 continuing fire.
Continuing.
They're all at 0. We're gonna need 4.
4.
Okay, which one do you want to do first?
Okay. We'll do this one first, which
Okay.
is
So he's climb rolling. Oh, since he's climb rolling, he would have moved here, but it doesn't matter.
this is roll dive, so that doesn't matter, and it's nothing.
Yep, so he returns back. So this marker goes away, and he goes
here. Yeah.
return high, and he was not evasive. So, okay.
Okay, and then this is continuing fire. Next one, we're gonna do this one,
Okay,
and
he is climbing.
he's climbing. Yes.
After resolving continuing fire, spend a TP or exit. You don't have any TP. So
Well,
I'm going to give you both of those.
look, I still think we're gonna do
And that
fine.
was
We
Cromwell?
got 3 of them out, and even
Oh,
with like the little
No,
ones
we're doing
we have
great.
left,
I agree. Okay, so that one's done. Who's next?
Let's do this one.
Okay.
Dive. He is climb, and he does nothing.
Okay, that goes there. He goes to the evasive return box. And
Now
those are
this
done.
one. It is nothing.
And he's diving, so you don't even have to.
Yeah.
All right, and he was evasive as well.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes to the evasive return box. And
I don't think I put him on the flank. Wait, no, I did. Never mind.
yeah, you didn't send any to the nose, did you? Or were all these going to the nose? I can't remember.
No, the ones that were going to the nose, they flew out.
Oh, you're right. Here you go. That goes. Okay. So now we're on to turn 5.
Turn
Turn 5.
5. There we go. I still
Okay.
think we're gonna win.
So we have a move step. You have one guy you can move.
Well, he's attacking.
He's going to attack. Okay.
Yeah, well, just go for it.
All right. Nope.
Does this move out?
No, everything stays. This moves out.
Okay.
Okay, now we're doing escorts. So go ahead and roll for the below trailing.
This one. 8, which is above trailing.
Okay, that's it for this turn. Okay.
Now him. He attacks.
No. We
Oh, no.
we have to do cohesion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you need less than 7.
It's still pretty good.
Yeah, it's very good. 4. So this turns to kaput. So now it's -2 everywhere.
Okay, that just makes it more 0.
I know, but if we fail a cohesion again, then this plane gets destroyed on its own. It falls out. It becomes
Like how?
because he's so shaken from all the battling that he can't stay in formation. His engines are damaged, and he's going to fall out of formation.
Are these actually engines damaged? No. His wings damaged.
I know, but this just represents that
Yeah.
the pilot had to bail.
Oh, so this is actually like really good. Like you showed me those like B-17 stuff in the 1945 things.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really good for that because boom, and just all across the board -2.
Yeah, the entire element gets -2. Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
And on this map, it's not as big of a deal, but on other maps, it's a huge deal. Okay. Yes.
So yeah, he's just gonna go right in, right there.
Well, we forgot to do return. So these guys move. This guy moves.
okay.
Right. Now, go ahead. You're coming in for your attack.
Yeah.
You have to decide if you're determined or evasive.
I don't see any problem with being determined.
Okay, so determined, and where are you going to end up? You want to go to the nose?
Yeah, we'll go to the nose.
High or low?
High.
So you need a climb roll.
First, he is high. So.
Yep, you're good call.
And
Climb.
then climb, roll this way.
Okay.
Okay, and he does have a cannon, so are we just automatically firing?
No, the cannon is if he hits, you get to draw 2, pick 1.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
you still have to hit. So you got to draw the oblique.
Yes, oblique. Okay. Pray. I mean, we don't really have to. We're still going to get him anyways. But yes.
All right, you're 0.
And straight, we do have to do a collision check, but he does move 2.
Yep, you did that right. The collision check's never good, so go ahead and do the collision check.
Proximity.
Okay, so that is roll a die. This actually is not bad at all.
2.
All right, so that was a perfect roll, even though it was low. You automatically break away to the tail position. So just go tail high.
Okay, yeah.
So you get to avoid continuing fire with that. So put this away. And
I'm guessing.
technically this stays and this one was supposed to be gone.
Okay.
All right, so now we are on to turn 6. Okay, we do a move step.
What do you mean? Like move these?
Yeah, you have to move anybody who's not in a return box. Yep, and then the return guys return. Okay, and then escort phase.
Okay, we're gonna do this one. 6. Box with most fighters.
That's this box right here.
Oh, I thought it was those.
Okay, so you're gonna have an aerial combat there. And then go ahead and do the other one.
4. Tail low. This one gets taken out.
Yep, and then
Just goes
put them on
under.
the bottom, yep. Okay.
Man, these escorts haven't really bothered us that much until now.
Yeah, this one's gonna bother you. So, Where did he come from? Do you remember? He came from above trailing.
Yes, above trailing.
So that means he's higher than our fighter, so he gets a bonus.
How?
It's just this chart. If you read the above trailing, it says they're always coming in higher.
Okay.
Okay, and then we flip this over and see that there's 2 of them, but unfortunately we only have 2. So we don't have an advantage there. So it's no and no. And then we use this box, this row here, and roll, and you need to get at least a 6 or bad things happen. So you got a 4. You got a 4. Okay, so your fighters break off, and one of them is destroyed. So
Keep the elite.
I agree. Keep Bauer, and the cannon you can put away. The Richter is destroyed. The Spitfire is also gone. That's the only good news with that. But you do roll a thing here to find out if your pilot survived. So go ahead and roll to see if your pilot survived. Higher the better.
6.
Okay, he survived, but he's wounded. And he does get an experience point for that. So,
That's true.
yeah.
So that means his plane and stuff is still fine and everything.
No, his plane was destroyed. He just bailed out and was able to survive it.
Well, no, I mean like he can get in another plane.
Yeah, we can get him another plane. We still have factories. Okay, he's in the wounded box though, over here.
Okay.
Okay, so keep going. Cohesion check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roll. You rolled a 5.
Killed.
Killed. So,
Is that like game right now?
technically speaking, we still have to resolve this, but yes, put these markers away, put this away, and we get a fallen status. No pilot gets credit for that, but our staff gets an experience point and a victory point. So technically speaking, you still have to pick a spot for him to go for an attack. Or you can just abort the attack. Never mind, you can abort the attack and just go to the return box. So then we would go to turn 7, and then when it's your turn to move, you would just say exit, exit. That's all. So
Okay.
yes, to answer your question, can you grab all the escort tokens and put them over to the left there?
Was there ever like a 9s? Did I take out the 9
I
Spitfire?
don't know. There was an
Oh
8.
no, there was an 8, but I took out the 8.
Yeah. There's so many of them, I've never had more than them. Not yet. Here's some cannon tokens. Okay, so to summarize, Jason, you just scored 4 victory points, which is very well done. Well, hold on. One of them was destroyed before the mission
Yes.
started. So we only got 3 victory points.
Oh, okay.
Because when they're destroyed before the mission starts, we don't get credit for that. So we got 3 victory points, 3 experience points, and our victory point total so far is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 victory points. We need 20 to win the mission. We only needed 10 to not lose the mission. So we're definitely not losing the mission. We need 4 more to win the mission. Or win the season, I mean. We have 1 more mission left. The thing is I had a mission where I scored hardly anything, and that was brutal. But very well done. 1 final check before we're done with this mission. Roll for the wounded guy. If you get a 9 or a 10, he comes back to service. A 7. Okay, so he stays wounded until the next mission. Very well done, buddy.
Yeah.
Good flying. You're welcome to join our staff anytime. Thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you found this fun. Thank you, Jason. Go ahead.
Bye.